Poetry, poetry, poetry. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you my perspective on different topics. I do hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Well, what am I talking about? Poetry. Well, I often say poetry is one of my therapies. It relaxes me. It puts me in, well, keeps me in a really good place in life. You know, poetry, I used to write a lot of poetry, and my poetry really reflects my wisdom. You know, I tend to take the wisdom that I get the way I do in my videos or in my notes or in my postings, and I apply them to my poetry. For a while there, I talked a lot about the old lady. And the old lady really, I guess, is me when I get to be 100 and some years old. And I did a lot of poetry on getting old and being old and the hands of time. And Mr. Death comes to the door and the little old lady jumps in her car and runs away in her car from Mr. Death. You know, and so I love to write poetry, and I write poetry about a lot of things. And yet it tends to be a reflection of my wisdom. So for me, poetry is a bit of my therapy, so to speak. And it's good therapy. Just like my running is my therapy, my painting is my therapy. You know, doing YouTubes are sort of my therapy. You know, we have good therapies in life. And I'm not talking about going to a therapist. I'm talking about just things that we do. I love to iron. Some people love to garden. And so what's your therapy that makes you, puts you in a good, relaxed place in life and a place of harmony? Well, poetry is one of my many. I do love to write poetry, so I think I'm going to start again writing poetry again. And maybe I'll share some of it with you. And I have so much poetry, but it's up in my attic because, you know, I print it up and, you know, because I don't save everything on my computer. So I print it up, and I've got so much in my attic in regards to my wisdom notes and everything. It'd probably take me a long time to find some of my poems that I love. So I'll just write new ones. But, you know, our therapies to relax ourselves can be almost anything. For some people, it's working out. You know, I love to work out. That's a therapy for me too. Dancing is therapy for me. So what are your therapies that relax you? From my house to yours, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.